Guys, this is Sahib from Techie Tweaks. Welcome to our channel and in this new episode of Tech Wheels series on our channel. So guys, in this series there are lots of things to explore, so let's get started. So guys, the first news is coming from OnePlus itself, and as we know that on 15th of November we will be seeing the OnePlus 3T launching, and now there is another rumor that one more OnePlus smartphone which is having Qualcomm Snapdragon 826GB of RAM, not the OnePlus 3, but it will be running Android 7.1, that is Nougat out of the box. It has been spotted on Geekbench, and there are rumors that this smartphone can be the OnePlus Pixel. So let's see OnePlus what they does. So guys, second news is also coming from OnePlus that OnePlus say that in mid-November OnePlus 3 will get the beta rollout of Nougat update, and by the end of 2016 or starting of 2017 OnePlus 3 will get very stable Android Nougat update, which is a very welcome move done by OnePlus this time. And also it will be really great if they could update their OnePlus to existing devices like OnePlus 2, OnePlus 1 and OnePlus X also. So guys, moving on to the other news coming from Samsung, that Samsung has patented the new Galaxy X, which is a foldable smartphone from Samsung. Samsung is having the physical home button as their smartphone is having, and it is being said that Samsung is bit hesitant to launch this smartphone in market because of the demand purposes, but it would be very welcome move if they do. It is something like this design as you can see in pictures, and let's see what Samsung does to this smartphone. So guys, moving on to the other news, there is a strong rumor that the upcoming flagship from Samsung, that is S8 and S8 Edge, will be having two variants, that is 5.7-inch variant and 6.2-inch variant. And the thing which we are getting now is that there will be no flat variant. Of course I want one flat variant because the price will be less and features will be almost same. And the other thing we were listening is that it will be powered by Exynos 8895 or Snapdragon 830. 6GB of RAM is mostly confirmed with 64GB of internal storage. So guys, the next news is again coming from Samsung, that Samsung has started the testing program of Android Nougat update on Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. Last year it was for Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge, but this time they have launched the Galaxy beta program for S7 and S7 Edge in Korea. So guys, moving on to the other news is coming from SanDisk, that SanDisk has launched their micro SDXC cards in India and ultra drives in India. So 256GB, the fastest card by SanDisk, will now cost us 14,000 rupees in India. And talking about the new ultra drives which are 3.3.0 version, the 16GB model will cost us 650, 32 950, 64 1600, and if you want 128GB variant you have to spend rupees 3600. Within months the price will actually decrease up a bit, and the existing models their price will decrease a bit. That's what I am thinking. So guys, the next news is coming from Nikon, that Nikon has launched the D5600 in India. It is an entry-level DSLR from Nikon. It is having 24.2-inch CMOS sensor, and it is having X-Speed O processing unit with no pass filter. Its ISO is 25600. It can capture in 1080p at 60 fps. Although the price is not mentioned by Nikon, but I think price will be around 50,000 rupees. So guys, moving on to the other news is coming from Xiaomi, that Xiaomi is about to release Xiaomi S9 this 15th of November. This smartphone is having 5.5-inch 1080p panel with the 1.28 GHz octa-core processor, that is MediaTek P10, 4GB of RAM, 64 internal, Android 6.0 Marshmallow with their own Amigo OS, 13 megapixel plus 5 megapixel dual rear cameras, 13 megapixel rear cameras, 3000 mAh of battery. So guys, the smartphone actually looks really good from its specification, but the thing is that these Chinese manufacturers like Vivo and Oppo must use Qualcomm chipsets in their devices. That would be really great and give very tough competition to devices like Xiaomi, etc. So guys, the next news is coming from Sony, that Sony has launched the Rx100M5 in India. So this is a small camera. There is no interchangeable lens like is Alpha series, but this is a compact size camera and can record in 4K. Its focus is hybrid autofocus and it can focus in 0.05 seconds, and these cameras are generally really good, and this one has been released for 80,000 rupees. Although Sony has not announced the A6500 in India, but if they'll announce, the pricing would be around 95,000. That's what I think. So guys, the next news is coming from HTC, that HTC has announced the HTC Bolt. So this smartphone will be having 5.5-inch Quad HD display with Snapdragon 810. Yes, they are using 810. 3GB RAM, 32 internal, Android 7.0 Nougat is being used here. 16 megapixel rear camera with 8 front, and this time around it is IP57 certified, 3200 milliamps of battery. I don't know what HTC is doing. I think they are not getting information about the new chipset from Qualcomm, and also they are not using. So even if they today the manufacturers are using 617, 625, 650 or 430, they are using Snapdragon 400, and now they are using 810, which is an old processor and has heating issues. I don't know what they are doing. So guys, the last news from today is coming from Qualcomm, that Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 can charge your devices up to 28 watt smartly. So smartly means that your device will not get heated up, and it would be the fastest charging around, because the Oppo's VOOC was actually 20 watt and Huawei's Supercharge was 22.5 watt, and if this thing comes, that would be really great. So guys, that was pretty much it from today's episode. If you have liked it, you can hit like button and also share with your friends, family, to subscribe to our channel so that we can make a big family. And if you want to support Techie Tweaks, use the affiliate links which are in description box down below. It will help the channel out. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., all the links are provided in description box. So this is Sahib from Techie Tweaks signing off. Thank you guys for watching, and we will meet in next one.